Hey guys, it's SC44 here, and it's been a hot minute since I last uploaded a video. So let's go ahead and get this somewhat upload back on track with a overview of an exit sign, which the overview of the unit in question is going to be of a newer Lithonia product, and it is known as the BE series of edgelit exit signs. And the full model right here is BEWGSM, and it is a AC only and battery backup in one, powered by a dip switch. So like I said, these are rebranded generics of edgelit signs, and these actually are offered at Lowe's with the red lettering model. Unfortunately not the green lettering model, but the one here in front is the green lettering model. This unit was manufactured in 2024, and honestly it looks pretty slick. And right here is the unit itself, and oh boy does it look cool. It has a mirrored finish, and right here, not sure how well you can see it, is the Lithonia logo. So these units is fully plastic, and there's another variant of these generic edgelets that have a metal housing. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out pretty quickly, and I'll go ahead and show you what the difference is. So I went ahead and pulled out this edgelit sign, and you can see there's a difference. This one is brushed aluminum, and this one is plastic. The casing on here is metal, and as mentioned, it's plastic. But these have a similar thing. The test button, there's a little Lithonia L logo on the side. This has 4 screws, and test button. While it's this one has 3 screws, and the test button, yeah, they do clicks differently. But yeah, these things are a bit different. This one is clear, has a clear finish. That one's mirrored, and I'll explain why that is mirrored in a second. But these units, actually these two, or these as a whole, are manufactured by Jiming, and we can see the font is pretty much like a Jiming sign on both of them. So now we're going to go ahead and explain why these are mirrored. So I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to get back to that. So give me a second. So the reason why these particular signs are mirrored, it's because these things, as the factory default state, is double face. And double face is pretty much the out of the box option you can get for these units. The way you can make this single face is on the back. As you can see, there's a protective film that comes with it. I'm sorry, not protective, just a film that you can place on the back of the unit if you, or the faceplate, that if you want to make the unit single face. And that is pretty cool what Lithonia did. If you're doing a project and you are using these signs and you're wanting to install a sign but it's double face and the application needs a single face, you can use the film that it comes with in the box to put it on the back of the unit and make this single face, which I think is pretty cool and honestly pretty incredible for Lithonia's part. So let's go ahead and take a look what's on the inside of the unit. So I went ahead and popped open the top compartment here. You can see it's literally just this plastic piece, and I'm going to try this as the best as I can. But here is what it looks like on the inside. Here's your 2 wires. This red one here accepts both 120 and 277, and of course your common wire. Here's your battery, and here's your circuit board right here, which is a switch right here, which you can switch it from either AC only to battery backup or so on and so forth. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and power this unit up and see how it performs. It's now powered on, and my god, it is bright. And here's the circuit board more clearly, and here's the switch that allows you to change it from AC only to battery backup or so on and so forth. So let's flip this. We're now on battery backup mode. Give it a test. One more time. Very clicky, but that's a story for another day. This unit has simple self-diagnostics, which most Lithonia products have. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that real quick by unplugging the battery. And now that I have disconnected the battery, the indicator light is red. And with that being there, if you try giving this a test, it will not work. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect the battery and go on from there. So now let's get to the pros and cons of these units. So pro number one is that these things come with the film you can put on the back of the unit to make this unit a single face sign from a double face sign, which is very useful for applications needing a single face sign. And this one is no exception. It is pretty cool. You can do it like that. And yeah. The second one, along with the 4th gen LQMs and the TCEs, is that you can switch it from AC only to battery backup with a dip switch on the inside, which is pretty cool, and I like that function a lot, which I'm very glad Lithonia has done that with most of the units that they're selling. And the third pro is that these things are bright and they are nice, and I like the mirrored finish a lot better than the clear ones for double face signs. Now for the cons. Con number one is that these things may look like that these are battery backup when this thing is set to AC only. And that is a pretty common problem with these units with the dual function. Inspectors may think that it's battery backup when the thing is set to AC only. They have the green indicator light telling you that it's getting power. And they may do a test of it and they may say, yeah, it works. But when the power outage happens, it will not function. So the thing they can do is that they can have the AC light not illuminate when it's on AC only. And the next con is that the most units that you get, actually all of Lithonia's products, is this stupid QR code. And this stupid QR code that you have to scan with your phone or camera to take you to a website for the instruction manual, which I think is pretty fucking stupid. I know when I got my EU2L a few months back, that didn't come with the QR code, but that one was made in 2025. This one was made in 2024 and has this QR code. And I'll know on now what Lithonia is rolling out with. And I know how to use a phone. I'm 17, I'm Gen Z. And the fact is that these things, along with most Lithonia's products, need to have like paper instructions so that these things can be functional with paper instructions for installers, because with this QR code and you're not in a Wi-Fi area, you're screwed. And that's pretty much it for these. Sucks that these things are not offered in black housing. That would have been cool. Lithonia may roll it out soon, but for now we're just sticking with white, and hopefully black comes soon. And now I'm going to go ahead and tell you the options you can get with these, which is not that much. You can get the option right now that you're seeing is the green lettering model or a red lettering model. And when the option does come, black housing and maybe brushed housing for the compartment right here. But yeah, that's going to be it for the overview of this Lithonia edge-lit exit sign. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.